Hey everyone, we are in week 2 of the One Story Plan, and if you're following along with us on our One Story calendar, we'll be talking about day number 9. I really enjoyed our special guests this week, and I can't wait for you to meet them. We hope you enjoy this week's podcast. 2, 3, 4! What's up, guys? This is Kyler, and we are back again with the Grace Kids podcast, and I have some special guests with me who are going to help, and they're going to introduce themselves.
My name is Max, and I'm 7, and I'm in 1st grade.
My name is Otto. I'm 9, and I'm in 4th grade.
And we are pretty excited about what we're talking about today. So if you haven't heard our first episode, go back and listen to that. And if you have, get ready for the question of the podcast. Otto, what is our question for our listeners?
If you could pick your bedroom on Noah's Ark, which animal would you want to sleep by?
All right, so we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with our answers. 1, 2, 3, 4! All right, we are back, and we have some answers for you, and they're pretty good. So, Max, what animal would you want to sleep by on Noah's Ark?
The bear, because it's the closest thing to the teddy bear.
Don't you think it would smell bad?
Yeah, kind of.
That's pretty silly. All right, Otto, what about you?
I would like a Galapagos tortoise. I've always liked turtles, and this is the most unique turtle.
Why? Why is it unique?
It's so large that you could do a piggyback ride, except not a turtle.
It would be a turtleback ride?
Yeah, it's so huge that you could ride on its shell.
That'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah. Like turtle cowboys.
Turtle cowboys? Oh, man, woo!
Turtle boy!
Yeah. Oh, okay, so hold on. So with our question of the day, what do you think our podcast today is going to be talking about?
Noah's Ark.
That's right, Noah's Ark. And so you guessed it right. So if you're listening, we are going to be going through Genesis 6 through chapter 9. And so where we are in the Bible, okay, so like last podcast, we talked about creation and how God created everything. And he created us, humans, created Adam and Eve, but then they sinned. They fell into temptation. The serpent tempted them, and they ate the forbidden fruit. But then God still walked with them. He protected them. Then they had Cain and Abel, and Cain, out of jealousy, killed Abel. But they continued to multiply and grow their families. But then something started to happen. Otto, what happened next?
What happened next was there were people, but we can't have a happy ending because we're so early in the Bible. These people were evil. They murdered, they stole, they cheat, and they liked doing it, except for one of them.
Who?
He was named Noah.
That's right.
So one day, God told him, I'm sorry that I created the human race. They're corrupt, violent, and evil. But not you, Noah. I am going to destroy the human race with a flood. But you should build an ark.
Yeah. But isn't that kind of sad, though, that everyone on earth except one person was just completely disobeying God and liking it? Isn't that kind of sad?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so he builds the ark. And Max, what happened next?
Then God told Noah to take 2 of every kind of animal, which is also known as a pair.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the rain started, it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. And I have a fun fact.
Tell us.
The flood watered for 150 days.
150 days?
Yeah,
That's a long time.
Yeah. And then Noah sent out a dove, but it came back.
Wait, why did it come back?
because there was no place to land.
Oh, so it wasn't time yet for them to get off the boat. Oh, so what happened next?
And then he sent the dove again.
And what happened?
It didn't come back. I mean, it came back.
Oh. What did it have?
An olive branch.
An olive branch. Wait, what did that mean?
It found a tree sticking from the ocean.
Oh, okay. So the water was going down.
Yeah.
Okay, then what happened next?
And then he sent the same bird again.
Wait, how many times is that?
3.
3 times, huh? Then what happened?
It didn't came back.
It didn't come back?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It found a place to live.
Oh, so the water was going down. Huh. Okay, so the earth was flooded, started to like drain, or the water soaked back into the earth. Then the bird, this dove, found a place, so which means it was really close. Otto, what happens next?
Well, when they got onto the earth, God wanted to say, hey, I'm going to make a promise to you to never flood the earth ever again. And guess what sign he used?
What sign?
A rainbow.
A rainbow?
Yes, correct.
Oh.
He used a rainbow.
Yeah, and then here's a really cool thing that I really like, and it's in Genesis 8, verse 15 through 17. This is what it says. God said to Noah, leave the boat and take you and your wives and your sons and their wives and release all the animals, the birds, the livestock, the small animals that scurry around the ground so that they can be fruitful and multiply throughout the earth.
Everything.
So they get to the earth and then they let everyone out. And then there's something that Noah does when he gets off the boat. Do you guys remember?
He
builds
makes
an altar.
Yeah, an altar. And this altar was to glorify God, to praise God. But we talked about this before the podcast started, is that some people made altars that weren't for God, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so altars were for worship, but people worship other gods.
Kind of like the altar for Baal, but that's a story that we're going to be saving for later.
Yeah, that's right. So Noah makes this altar, and it even says that the Lord was pleased, and he said, I will never curse the ground. And then in chapter 9, we see that God blesses Noah and his sons to be fruitful and multiply. And so here's what it makes me think. What does this story tell us about God, or what are we supposed to do about this story?
Noah is faithful.
Yeah, Noah was faithful. He was obedient too. God told him to do something, and he did it.
Also,
it might have seemed crazy. Yeah.
Also, God has pity on us. God makes his promises, and God keeps them.
Yeah, God makes promises, and he keeps them too. And so, with that, we have a challenge for you. And actually, Otto and Max both have promises. So, Max, what is your challenge for our people?
Tell someone the story in Noah's Ark and what a rainbow represents. Plus the person you tell has to be someone who doesn't know the story.
Ooh, that is a good challenge. Otto, what is your challenge for the people?
When you see a rainbow, remember God's promise not to flood the earth.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, and even just a bonus challenge too is that just like how Noah walked in obedience when God told him to do something, maybe ask yourself, is there something God's telling me to do that I haven't done yet? And do that. So, with that comes to the end, and we are going to say bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Anything else but you. And God, I'll take this moment to give you everything. 'Cause Jesus, nothing compares to living life with you. Life with you.
If you would like more resources regarding the One Story Plan, go to visitgracechurch.com/One Story. And if you'd like more resources for your kids, you can go to visitgracechurch.com/kids. We also have a YouTube channel, and you can find it by searching Visit Grace Kids on YouTube. If you like this podcast, we would love for you to like, subscribe, share, and leave us a comment. We'll see you soon.